Shalom, my brothers and sisters. This is CMR again for Faith Ministries, and I'm here to bring you guys another video today. And by the title, you can already see what I'm going to read, what I'm going to talk about, and that is: Did I want to tell my spouse what God said to me concerning him? Now, there are so many. There were so many equations where I could have just told my spouse what God said to me concerning him, but I did not do that because I wanted my spouse to receive revelation from God. Was it burning? Did I have that burning desire to pick up the phone and just call him and tell him what God said concerning him? I did. Did I want to text him about it? Yes, I did want to do all those things. I did want to tell him what God said to me, but I know how, prodigals are. Prodigals are not very trusting of people. Prodigals have been through a lot in life, and prodigals are, they're wounded soldiers. So when you go to a prodigal and, you say that to them, they're going to think that you're trying to use God to manipulate them into marrying you or choosing you. So I did not want my prodigal spouse to have any of those thoughts or have any of that in his mind concerning me. So that's why I didn't tell him. And I was like, God, you're the one who made this promise to me. You're the one who said that this God ordained marriage promise is coming around full circle. So I trust that you will reveal in time to my spouse who I am to them. So I fully trust God to do that, to give my spouse revelation concerning me, because I just don't want him to think that I'm using God to try and trap him into a marriage or trap him into a relationship with me, and that's not what I wanted. So when God decides to give my spouse revelation concerning me, when God decides to tell my spouse who I am to them, that will be when God decides it. I can only trust that God will do that concerning his marriage promise, because this is his promise. That's really what I just didn't want to risk. I didn't want my prodigal to think that I'm just somebody who is just trying to get them to do something that they obviously are not in the there's something that they're just not is in their mind to do. And my prodigal has always spoken against marriage because he hasn't seen it. My prodigal spouse is somebody who was abandoned by their father. He has a father wound, so he didn't grow up seeing healthy relationships. And I guess that's why he speaks against marriage this much. It's all trauma. And that's why we as the believing spouse are called to stand in the gap and to pray for this person, and these are all prayer points. All that I'm saying right now is a prayer point. You can ask God to heal that prodigal from his father wound, or maybe they have a mother wound. And you can also use Psalms 147 verse 3 on the top of my head. He healeth the broken in heart and bindeth up their wounds, if I'm correct. And you can use that in prayer to pray so that God can heal your prodigal, bring your prodigal spouse to a place of healing, so that they no longer have that wound, that is driving their every decision. Because trauma is what if you don't have unhealed trauma, that's the trauma that is driving your life. It is taking you in a whole different direction that God wanted you to go in. So, but that's what I wanted to say. I did want to tell my spouse many times, that I am his wife. I wanted to tell him, call him or text him. I wanted to tell him what God said to me concerning him, but I didn't do it. I'm just waiting on God to give him revelation, and I pray that, I know that God will continue to speak on my behalf to my spouse. I just pray that my spouse comes to a place of healing, so that he can really receive what God is saying to him concerning me, because God might have already told him. But prodigals, they do suppress the truth. They do reject it. And that's why we gotta, in this process, partner with God. We gotta trust God, that God will work out everything together for our good. This is a faith walk. And yeah, we have to have faith in this season. So yeah, that's what I really wanted to bring to you guys with this video today. I pray that you guys have a blessed day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day today. Bye, you guys.